Before we get started, courtesy of our friends at Teng Tools, you can win this 44-piece half-inch socket set worth over £370. Entries close on the 31st of August, so click the link in the description to enter, and good luck! Last year, we introduced you to our 1985 Austin Montego project car. A life in Guernsey meant that it was low mileage, but suffering from some worrying rot. The project is now well underway, so we revisited Simon from Classics Monthly magazine to get an update.
Right, well, it was touch and go to start with, what we would do and if we would do it, because we were getting quotes of up to 10 grand to do everything. So what we decided was we were going to start off, we were going to do the worst bits and the most important bits, and then take stock and see what we found, because you always expect it to be worse underneath than it looks on the surface. So you know, we were pessimistic, but this one has actually gone the opposite way. Very rare car, because it's better underneath than it looked on the surface, and we've had a few not lucky breaks, because there's still a lot of work, but pleasant surprises, put it that way. The worst or most concerning area was this area here where it all rusted, the gutter was hanging off, so that's why this window is out. Alan has built it up. It didn't go as far as we feared. We thought it could have gone right into there, but it was kept a lot closer to here. He had inner structure to build up, then outer, and then he had to make up the gutter rail, so it's skilled work, but he was pleased with it wasn't as involved as he thought it could be. Sills were dented and touched up, and we thought, God knows what we're going to find behind there. You always expect filler and rot, but it was dense and badly painted and filled on tops. Bottom of the doors on both sides had gone exactly the same. When you stripped it, you could see where the water trap was, but again, it was fairly localised, so a little area like that Alan had to replace. And then on the tailgate, it was dented in, and there was a nasty bit of rust up here. That again looked like it could have been terminal going all into the glass surround. Wasn't as bad underneath. He straightened it all out with his panel beating skills. Yeah, so we finished that. We're now at the crossroads, because we didn't want to commit to a total respray at the start, because we didn't know what we were going to find, and if it was going to get out of hand at some point, you got to just cut your losses and draw back. It's gone well so far, but you can see this has all been painted. It hasn't been flatted back and polished yet, and the roof has, but you can see it most clearly. The sill's been done, and the problem we've got is that the old paint is faded. It's not so terrible that you've got absolutely no choice, you've got to do it. It's bad enough to want to do it, but you could live with it. Alan could polish up the rest of the old paint, but we tried a couple of patches on the bonnet, and although it will take a shine, it's very different, very obviously a different colour. So that's only today that we've dusted it off to have a real good look and bring it out into the sunshine, because you can never tell in the workshop properly what it looks like. So now we've got to do a few sums, see what our options are of putting it back together and polishing up what we got, or masking it off and going round and giving the whole lot a quick blow over, which I hope we'll do, because I think the more I see it, the more I think the car's worth it.
So now the bodywork's done, what else needs sorting?
We've got a set of new wheels and tyres, because these are metric wheels and you just can't get the tyres. These tyres, I can't remember, I have had a look, but I think they're probably 20 or 30 years old or something. They're not safe on the road. Later cars and Maestros did have 14-inch wheels, so we got a set of them. We just put new rubber on, and I've got wheel trims, so that's good. Beyond that, I think it needs a really good service, an engine bay clean, although it's all structurally sound and good condition under there. Little things like the mirror glass has gone, so I think we'll get it painted back together. This window's waiting because there are little plastic clips, and we're seeing if we can get some 3D printed, because these ones aren't available, and we thought it'd be an interesting exercise to see what can be done with that. And then the window can go back in, get it together, serviced, MOT'd, and I think that's probably when you want to start using it. There's more you can do. The dash is split, but that's a big job. And can you repair it? Can you get a replacement? I don't know the answer to either of those. I mean, technically, yes, you can repair it, but how much are you investing in a car which we've already gone well over what it's worth? But that's not the point, but you do, as I said, got to draw the line somewhere. Every step of the way with this, I've been pleasantly surprised, and that doesn't happen often with a car. You've got a steep dive where every time you look at something it's wrong and it gets worse and worse until you can start coming out the other side. This one, no, it's It's pleasant. It's been a nice car to do, even though I've got to say Alan's done all the work. I've just stood around getting in the way, taking pictures and learning how he does it. But the next step will be, is it fun on the road? And I had driven it. I drove it when we first got it and it was very nice, but you're a little bit nervous when it's a new car you don't know. Now we know it inside out. Have it MOT'd, next time we go out on the road you relax and you can sort of relax into the car, and that will be the real moment of truth as to what I would like to do with it. I think everyone who tries it will be pleasantly surprised.
A couple of days after filming, the project was given the go-ahead for a full respray, so the Montego will be back to looking better than ever very soon. Stay tuned for Montego updates in videos and in Classics Monthly magazine, and who knows, we might even take it to some shows this year.